Cross ice past the Monaco. Monaco fires it! Chicago,
Right down, man, comes in first shot. Put a stick on knock to three. Elena gets in and just blows him up.
again, everybody, and welcome to Glenview Community Ice Center here in Glenview, Illinois. It's the Chicago Mission taking on the St. Louis Blues in the first game of the Central District Championship for 16U. Your starting lineup for Coach Courtney's squad: Lily Myers, Morgan Link, Kyla Schneider. Your blue liners are going to be Pazin and G. In net is going to be number 33, Caroline Hurst. There's 17 minutes on the clock to start this contest, and Mission are working from left to right if you're listening on the radio. Gang green, dressed in their traditional neon green jerseys and socks, along with black shoulders, silver piping around the top of those shoulders, black and silver piping around the armbands, waist, and socks. Shells are going to be black with the neon green and white vertical stripe. St. Louis Blues, dressed in what looks like the NHL Blues colors in their blue jerseys, along with the big blue note on the front. Yellow and white and black piping around the armbands, waist, and socks, and their shells are going to be all black with black helmets and black gloves. There's going to be an offensive zone face-off out there right now, and your lineup headed out onto the ice is going to be Sophia Monaco, Helen Lane, and Mia Sullivan. Blue liner is going to be Roth and Bessie, a little R&B on D. Face off in the right wing circle, won by Helen Lane into the corner, is picked up by the Blues, cut off by Sophia Monaco, make the breakout pass to the far side, cut off by Tate Roth, out the blue line, knocked down by Sullivan, picked up by Monaco. Monaco back to Sullivan. Sullivan, left wing hash marks, drops it for Helen Lane. Helen, top left circle, hits Bessie here on the near side, over to Roth. Roth, high slot, fires a shot, tipped by Sullivan in the right wing corner, coming in is Monaco. Monaco knocks it loose. Blues going D-to-D underneath the net, looking to break out on the far side, chipped it, knocked down by Roth. Kept in left wing half ball, swatted away by the Blues, picked up by Roth. Roth to Sullivan. Sullivan over to Bessie. Bessie here to the near side. She's got Monaco breaking off the stick of the defender into the zone. It goes behind the net, and it's going to be Helen Lane on the forecheck. Helen forced her to go to the outside, hooks her up, no call. Helen in the left wing corner's got Bornhoff breaking in the slot. Picked up by Chuck to Bessie. Bessie fires one low, tipped by the defender, and in the right wing corner. Into the slot for Bornhoff. The net is off, no call. We're going to finally get a whistle at 15:31 to go here in the period. And it'll be an offensive zone face-off. We're going to darken up our screen just a touch so we can pick up the full-on circle. You can't see it a little too bright on that white. Out there now will be Chuck in the slot, Reeder at center, Bornhoff on your left wing. Pazin and Schwartz are your blue liners from left to right. Schwartz creeping in. Emerson Tubel on the IR for today's game. It's Chuck down in the corner. Reeder going to work with her. 2-on-2, 50-50 battle. Reeder trying to dig it out. She gets pinned in now. Chuck battling it out. Referee telling him to move the puck. Battling here comes out. Still 2-on-2, 50-50 battle. It's Chuck versus 2. Reeder just looking for the opportunity. Hasn't was pinched in, thrown out of the zone by the Blues as they won that battle. It's going to be collected by Quinn Schwartz here on the near side. Schwartz right back to the way off a Reeder's stick inside the zone, picked up by St. Louis. You're going to notice that we lose part of the ice here, folks, as the stands are pretty much only a few feet off the glass. Hasn't fires from the high point, picked up by Reeder. That's Bornhoff, Bornhoff and Reeder, 27-37. Sometimes I get them mixed up a little bit, even though one's a left-handed shot, the other one's right. It's St. Louis now on the far side, pushing it forward. Pass and picked up by Bornhoff. Bornhoff trucking in across the Blues line. Top of the pulls, fires a shot right on the glove of the goaltender. No rebound given at 14:32 to go here in the period. Shots are 4-0 if you believe the scoreboard in favor of the Green Machine. Face-off goes to the right wing circle. Out there now is going to be Otto, Mac Regan, and Ella Scotty from right to left. Blue liners are going to be a little appetite for destruction. A little GNR on D. Coming in is Adelino off Mac's draw. Picked up here by Mac in the right wing half wall. Comes down by the Zanders, sends it down low, and Mac forced him to throw right back up here to the near side. Pinching in hard is going to be Tate Roth. Roth down low along with Mac Regan. Scotty knocked it free. G pinching in hard top of the right circle, getting back out into her position and out to the right point. Kept in by Roth. Roth fires, looking for the tip was Mac Regan on the far side, deflected by G. G going to slam it back down underneath the net. Scotty trying to hit Otto into the slot, and if Roth first skates it goes, chip past Monaco, and it's going to be collected by Tate Roth. Roth, 2 on her, right to left underneath the net of Hurst here. She's pinned in, but she's going to send it over to the far side. Gianna comes trucking in right wing corner. Sent past G behind the net of Hurst here to the near side. Going to be Tate Roth. Roth here to the near side. Pushing it up the ice towards Ella Scotty. Trying to get it out of the zone. Into the hands of Ella Scotty. Poke check to the fan of Gianna Monaco. Gianna, far side. That's slot. Picked up by Ella Scotty. Picked up by Mac Regan. Out there now is going to be Zella Scotty goes to the sin bin for hooking. Hooking is the call on Ella Scotty. Mission are going to be shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Classic Packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic Packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Kyla Schneider and Morgan Link. Blue liners are going to be Bessie and Schwartz. Right point, St. Louis controlling. Sent over here to the near side. Schneider coming out. Fanning out is going to be the defenseman of St. Louis, picked up by Schneider. Schneider trying to mush one forward. Into the right wing corner it goes. Pulling it back behind the net, right to left. Schneider chasing out towards Morgan Link. Sauced all the way in the hands of Lyric Bessie. Bessie pulls it over, sends it over to Schwartz. Schwartz right in front of us. Trying to hit Morgan Link off the skates of the defender. All the way down behind the goal line. Morgan Link on the forecheck. Touched by the goaltender. Swung back behind the net for St. Louis. And here they're coming up here to the near side. Right wing corner, pushing it up the boards. Swinging a miss by Morgan Link. Fanning on it is going to be Schneider. Fanning out is going to be the Blues in front of Schneider. Met by Pazin. Swinging a miss by Schneider. Puck is loose for Pazin. Left for Morgan Link. Morgan going to get it across center with $1:10 to go on that Classic Packaging PK as she sends it in deep. Down behind the net of St. Louis. Left wing side. Out comes Sophia Monaco. She backs it up now. Makes a move around her. Goes to the outside. Picked up by Mac Regan. High right side coming in front of Gianna. Monaco going to put her under the half wall. Pinned her in. Out towards Mac. Mac to G. G going to pick it up here underneath the net. Chips one over here to the near side for Sophia. Sophia back behind the net, slams it back over to Sister G. G on the far side, trying to get it out of the ball. She can't, she's pinned in. Gianna battling out with two. Here comes Mac Regan. Mac picks her pocket. It's Mac versus two and one with Monaco. Mac chips it forward. Here comes Sophia to the slot. Mac left dot, pulls it, fires the shot. Saved by the goaltender here to the near side. Sophia coming in right wing half wall. It's Sophia versus three. 28 seconds to go. Monaco still battling it out and holding on to it. 25 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK. In the right wing corner. Still battling as Sophia close, just ticking things away. Finally coming out of it is going to be the Blues. Poke check by Mac Regan. Monaco knocks it loose on the far side in front of the penalty boxes. Here comes Monaco trying to kick it loose once again. Blues reversing the ice, hip here to the near side. It's going to be the Blues across the blue line now. Top of the circle. Nope, that's going to be offsides, and we're going to get a whistle and a face-off just outside the zone with 3 seconds to go on that Classic Packaging PK.
Threw me around too.
Out there now for that Classic Packaging PK is going to be Lincoln Myers up front, Bessie and Roth on the blue line, and we are even strength. Sent off to the far side, Schneider going to pull it back in the right wing corner, sends one up off the glass into the left side here from Tate Roth. Roth head manning over to Willie Myers. Myers sends one forward, Schneider going to work in the right corner. Picked up by the Blues. Schneider pinned into the wall, drops it for Myers. Myers pulls, fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. Net is off. No call, referee coming in. He holds on to it. He needs to put the net on or blow the whistle. Pick one. Out over the blue line it goes. Here comes the Blues in front of Helen Lane. She gets blown up, picked up by Schneider. Schneider and Myers in a 2-on-4. Myers to Schneider to Myers. Myers makes a move right, Hesper fires shot, saved by the goaltender. And the net is off once again at 10:52 to go here in the period. Shots are 6-0 in favor of the Green Machine. Out there now for the Green will be Sullivan, Lane, and Sophia Monaco. Blue liners are going to be Pazin and Schwartz. Sullivan in the slot. Helen Lane on your draw. Helen wins it cleanly back to Pazin. Pazin top of circle, drops it for Sophia. Sophia to Helen, or Evie, as Sophia gets taken down there. Sullivan on the half wall, drops it down low for Helen Lane. Helen pinned in, gets taken down. Sullivan coming in. Monaco at the right faceoff dot, now more towards the slot, circling like a shark. It's a 2-on-2 battle, won by Sullivan. Sullivan over to the right point to Schwartz. And it's picked up by the Blues. Here they're coming with Monaco back checking over to front of Pazin, top of the right circle. Makes a move. Schwartz has got her tied up. Picked up by Helen Lane. Helen in the left wing corner now, battling it out, pushing it up the ice. She's got up to Sullivan. Sullivan to Monaco. Monaco 1-on-2. Monaco makes a move wide left. Toe Dragon fires a shot. Save it. Go there. Rebound for Monaco once again. Sullivan tries to push it. That's a Chicago missing goal. And the referee's not going to call the goal as he couldn't see it. Let's check the replay, folks. That was on the blue line. Right there. Boy, that crossed it in. I could see the whole weight around the puck. And the referee blew it as he didn't call the goal Way out of position is going to be the Stripes. With two guys with orange armbands on, you wouldn't think they'd be so lazy to get on that call. Mission gets screwed out of a goal. It's Bornhoft, Reeder, and Chuck up front. It's going to be a little G&R on D. Two linesmen going, talking to Chuck and her counterpart over there. Reeder on your draw. Into the zone it goes. Chuck on the forecheck now. DDD pass by the Blues. Going right back the other way. Here comes St. Louis. Going to work cross ice. Intercepted by Gianna. Gianna tried to send it across. Picked up by G. G comes in. Drops it for Bornhoft. Bornhoft going down low for G. G and Monaco. Bornhoft bailing it out. Here comes Bornhoft. Bornhoft to Roth. Roth left face off that. Fires a shot. Chuck gets slammed in the back. Picked up by a Reeder. Reeder curling back around. Holds on to it. Top of the slot. Makes a move to the left wing side. Coming in front of high point is Bornhoft. Chuck in front of that. Centering pass for Charlie. Blocked by St. Louis. Bornhoft picks her pocket. Left face off dot. Trying to hang on to it. The Blues come away with it. Going to send it past Roth. That puck's going to go all the way down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 9:29 to go here in the period. It's Adelino, Regan, and Scotty up front. Bessie and Schwartz on the blue line. And the centerman from St. Louis getting kicked out of the face-off circle. Somebody encroaching early. Face-off won by Max. Going to split the defenders of Bessie and Schwartz. And Quinn going to pick it up top of the right circle inside her own zone. Curls around here to the near side. Sauces it out towards Otto. Otto to Mac. Mac up the ice into the right wing corner. Coming down low. Mac hanging out in front of the Zamdors now. Pushing it up here to the near side. Out to Schwartz. Schwartz picks it up. Top of the right circle. Makes a move to the right face-off dot. Comes in. Fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Had Mac wide open on the front blue paint. And opted for the shot. At 9:06 to go here in the period. Face off to the right wing circle once again. Otto in the slot. Mac Regan at center. Bessie and Scotty on the near side or on the far side. Scotty in the slot now with Otto. Bessie backing up almost in the I formation behind Mac. Schwartz gets the face off, sends it down low for Otto. Otto behind the net, right to left. Centering pass towards Mac, out to Bessie. Bessie fires a one-timer. Tipped by Mac Regan here to the near side. Mac coming in, right wing handful with Scotty and Otto. Three green jerseys on the near side. Michigan going to be on the power play as Otto got cross-checked on the numbers. And we finally get a whistle, and Otto gives the girl a shot in the back. Penalty is going to be on St. Louis at 8:49 here in the first. Mission are headed to the power play. Body checking will be the call on number 25. And this power play, first one of the day for Gangrene. They didn't have one in the first game in 14s. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says. Eat more hot dogs. Now serving two locations, one in Elk Grove and one in Elgin. Try the mozzarella logs, folks. They're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Pazin from the point. Willie Myers rips one across. He's on the left side. Kyla Schneider right winging it. Chuck down below. Morgan Link in the bumper position in the middle. Schneider send one to the net. Blocked by St. Louis. Back in the hands of Chuck. 1:40 to go on that Big Sammy's power play as Charlie curls back around. Drops it for Schneider. Going to set things up now. Schneider walking it in. Sends it for bumper. And Morgan Link rips one just deflected by St. Louis. Picked up by Myers. Myers trying to send one blind pass out of the zone for St. Louis as it was picked off, but that's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 8:10 to go here in the period. 1:22 remaining on that Big Sammy's power play. Mission goes for the line change. Helen Lane, Sarah Reeder, and Mac Regan out there. Up. Bornhoft and Roth are your blue liners. Reeder getting booted from the face-off circle. Helen Lane going to take your draw. Face-off in the left wing circle. If this is how it's going to be this entire game with these referees and face-offs, this is going to be a long game, folks. Roth over here to Regan. Regan drops it back to Roth. Roth goes over to Bornhoft. Bornhoft across center. Hits Reeder here on the near side. Reeder walking it in, top of the right circle on the half wall. Cross ice pass for Bornhoft. Bornhoft Sends it back over to Reeder. Pass intercepted by the Blues. Back over to the point from Reeder. She collected loose change to Roth. Roth fires one off the crossbar to Brown Lane. Helen fires one, saved by the goaltender here to the near side. Knocked down by Mac Regan. Mac touches it, picks it back up, trying to flip it over to Helen Lane. She maintains control. Gets it to Reeder. Reeder's got Roth and Bornhoff open. Out to Roth. Roth over to Bornhoff. Bornhoff walking it in. Trying to fire a shot. Blocked by St. Louis. 2 girls on Bornhoff. And it's down to the corner for Helen Lane. 2 girls on Helen. Over to Bornhoff now on the far side. Bornhoff hanging on to it. She's taken down. It's picked up by the Blues. Going to send one past Roth. That puck's going to go down. No icing. He waved it off. I'm not sure why. Picked up here at 22 seconds to go here in the Big Sammy's power play. Roth drops it for Reeder. Reeder going up the middle now. Onto the far side. Chuck here on the near side. Hits Chuck. Chuck pulling it back at center and gives it over to Pazin. 10 seconds to go on that Big Sammy's power play. Pazin pulling it back inside her own zone. Goes over to Myers. Myers across the blue line. Centering pass towards Chuck. Misses her. And that's the end of the Big Sammy's power play. We're even strength. Out to Pazin. Pazin fires from the point. Wide left of the goal line. Myers on the back check there. Right left wing half wall coming in. She tries to poke it forward to Myers. Cut off by the Blues. Morgan battling it out now. Myers on the offensive side of it trying to dig it out. And it's going to be swept out by Myers. Picked up by the Blues as they pick her pocket. Sent over to Schneider, who's covering left D. Schneider from the point. Fires one. Rebound out front for Chuck. Picked up by Morgan Link. Morgan fires one. That's going to be a Morgan Link Chicago Mission goal off the rebound. Let's look at the replay, folks. Firing from the shot is Schneider. Chuck got a piece of it. Morgan Link buries it. So that's going to be a Morgan Link goal assisted by Chuck and Schneider. 6:23 here in the first period. And it's 1-0. Face off back out to center ice. Scotty, Macinato, Lyric and Schwartz on D. Schwartz headmans it over to Otto, picked off by the Blues. Now back in the hands of Quinn. Quinn shoves it forward, picked up by Mac Regan. Mac across, drops it for Bessie. Bessie fires a shot. Block, glove saved by the goaltender. Thought she was going to block her that one down, and she flashes the leather at 6:11 to go here in the period. Shots are 12-0 according to the scoreboard here in Glenview. Schwartz goes to the slot. Scotty in the I formation, high right point. Bessie creeping in. Otto on the half wall. Mac Regan on the draw. Face off won by St. Louis. Left to right, here they go. Breaking it out here to the near side. Backing up to Schwartz. Cut off by Mac Regan. Mac got a piece of it. Slowed it down at center ice. Otto going to dig it out of the wall. Trying to drag it forward. It's cut off by St. Louis. And Otto gets back on the defensive side of it. Puck trickles back into the zone. All the way down to the right wing corner. Ellis Scotty strapping left. Otto right. Chipped off here to the near side. Picked up by Mac Regan. I'm sorry, that's not Mac down there. I apologize. It's Helen Lane makes her way out of the ice. It's Otto down low. It was Ellis Scotty and Schwartz pinching it. Kind of hard to see, folks, when you lose sight of it. That's who I thought it was Mac. My bad. It's going to be Helen Lane now. Helen to Schwartz. Schwartz to Bessie. Bessie going to send one back down behind the goal line for Ottolino. Otto gets pinned in. Drops it for Scotty. Scotty in the right corner. Curling back down low over to Helen Lane. Centering pass intercepted by St. Louis. Kept in by Bessie. Bessie back into the right half wall now. Here comes Mia Sullivan. Sent off to the left wing corner. Sullivan coming in. Tied up the stick. Picked up by St. Louis. Poke checked away by St. Louis. Back in the hands of Sullivan. Sullivan left dot. Drops it for Helen Lane. Helen makes a move. Time to fire a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Helen gets taken down. Here comes Sophia Monaco. Thrown out of the zone by the Blues. And that puck is going all the way down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 5:02 to go here in the first. It's going to be the Monaco sisters out there along with Helen Lane and Mia Sullivan. Tate Roth is the other blue liner. It'll go Monaco and Sullivan in the slot. Gianna left point creeping in, top of that left circle. Nobody on the half wall. Helen Lane wins the draw back to G. G pulling it off the board, try to send it down. Knocked away by the Blues. Here they're coming the other way. It's Gianna on a back check. Left side. Gianna going to force her down the corner. Push her off the puck. Centering pass blocked by Mia Sullivan. Back behind the net. Here comes Helen Lane. Out past Gianna. Here comes Sophia. Over to Mia Sullivan. Off her stick, it goes to Roth as Monaco is taken down. Here comes Roth and Sullivan and Monaco. Roth, right face up, fires a shot. Off the stick in the right, deflected wide right. Coming in is Sophia Monaco. She cuts her off. Sullivan picks a pocket. Knocked loose for Monaco. Sophia over here to the near side, hitting Reeder. Picked off by the Blues. Right in front of us. Monaco couldn't get to it. Picked up by Mia Sullivan. Sullivan across the blue line, firing a shot. She gets taken down when she shoots it. Left wing side on the far corner. Here comes Sarah Reeder now. Sauce out. Kicked free by Chuck. Chuck, left wing, fast march. Off her stick down behind the goal line. In the left wing corner for Reeder. Reeder's got Monaco open left point. hangs on to it, pulls it back across the slot, got Bornhoff on the right side. Bornhoff, right hash marks, cross ice. She had Proto open right in front of the net, and opted for the shot into the right wing corner, sent down low from Roth, and it's going to be in the corner. It's going to be Bornhoff and Reeder going to work. Bornhoff down behind the net. She's got Chuck. Reeder in front of the blue paint. Bornhoff in the right corner once again. Holding on to it, chips it out to Roth. Roth, white point, goes to G. G left side, sends a shot, tipped by Reeder, picked up by Charlie, knocked away by St. Louis, cut off by Reeder, out, picked off the shin guards of Gianna. Mission gets back on side. Here comes Bornhoff. Bornhoff, right face up top, tries a toe drag, pull shot, she does! Saved by the goaltender on the far side for Chuck. Chuck in left wing half wall, comes in, locks it free, sent back behind the net. It's going to be Reeder and Bornhoff now on the forecheck. Sent past Bornhoff, pinching in hard is Quinn Schwartz. Chip past her into the hands of Evie Pazin, who pulls it inside her own zone. Pazin left and right, moves it around. Looking to get her pocket pick. She got her pocket picked by the Blues, but puck is loose behind the net for Schwartz. Schwartz on the far side, bouncing pass for Chuck. Chuck tried to send it forward to Reeder, kept in by the Blues. Fires a shot, saved by Hurst. Rebound out front, smothered by Kurt. Saved by Hurst once again, she doesn't see it. Picked up by Sarah Reeder. Hooking is going to be the call. Mission are going to be shorthanded. Not sure who is going to the sin bin on the hook, but Mission will be shorthanded here. Looks like Quinn Schwartz going to the sin bin at 3:04 in the first period. Second hooking call on Mission. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents, your penalty killers out there now are Mac Regan along with Ellis Scotty. Blue liners are going to be Bessie and Ross, a little R&B on D. Ellis Scotty going to make St. Louis chase it. She sends a little chip pass over here to Bessie. Bessie on her left wing half wall here on the near side. Cut off by Mac Regan. Puck is loose, top left throw, picked up by St. Louis. Trying to backhand it. Mac blocks it. High slot. Come away was going to be St. Louis Mohawk around. Backhands it behind the net, giving chases Bessie. Releasing for Roth in the left right wing corner. Roth going to tie her up, pinning it in. Roth coming out of the loose change now. She's tied up by two. She can't get a stick on it. It's still Roth battling it out. Knocked free by Bessie. Bessie here to the near side. She's got a little time and space. Going to send one out to Scotty. Scotty coming forward with it, pushing it inside the zone, right wing corner. Ellis Scotty goes all the way down to the horn, hanging on to it. Knocked off the puck by St. Louis. 1:18 to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Off of Otto's stick it goes and out of play on the breakout pass. And at 2:18 to go here in the first and 1:14 to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK, we're going to get a whistle and a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of the Blues benches. Shots are 15-4 in favor of the Green Machine. Out there now is going to be the Sophias along with G and Pazin. Otto sends one forward. Blues going to go D to D here to the near side. Coming across is Monaco. Put a stick on it, knocked it free, and spun it out all the way down in the left wing corner for Pazin now. Pazin behind the net of Hurst. Left to right. Cuts up. Taken away by the Blues. Far side. Otto coming in now to force it. Pazin regrouping. High slot coming over. Monaco's going to have to truck across the far side. Looks to fire with shot. Saved by Hurst. Here to the near side. 52 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Out there now is going to be Mac Regan and Ellis Scotty. We're Pazin and G on D. Regan wins it back into the corner, down behind the net of Hurst. Over to Scotty on the far side. Scotty tried to backhand on his own, kept in by St. Louis. Picked up by Gianna. Gianna, a little chip pass over here to Pazin. Pazin, left wing side, cut off by St. Louis, trying to muscle it out towards Mac Regan. Evie couldn't get past it. It's pinned in by 3 blue jerseys. Gianna down behind the net now, going to pick it up right wing corner, shoves it over to Scotty on the far side. Ella out to Mac Regan. Mac with speed. It's Mac up the outside, left wing side and left wing corner. Mac going to hang on to it. 23 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Mac tried to get it over to Gianna. Couldn't do it. Toe drag around Scotty. Chip past G into the right wing corner. Gianna coming down low now. She's got it tied up. Gianna pinned in, hangs on to it. Sent it over to the far side for Ellis Scotty. Kept in by St. Louis. And Ellis Scotty's got her pinned in. Gianna on the defensive side of it. She knocks it free. 3 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Monaco gets back on side and firing a shot in front of Hurst. And we're even strength. In the left wing corner, Bessie sends over to the far side for Scotty. Scotty going to pick it up. Sends it right back the other way. St. Louis was trapping behind the net, and Ella didn't see her. Bessie knuckles one forward to Morgan Link. Morgan pushing it forward, couldn't get to it. 46 seconds to go in this period, and it's Morgan Link getting to it, backhanded in the zone, Hjalmarsson style by the Blues. Coming in is going to be Lyric Bessie. Bessie's got her pinned in. Nice timing play by number 87. Poke checked away by Morgan Link, picked up by Schneider. Schneider to Myers. Myers back to Link. Link at center, blows the tire. Across the blue line, picked up by Lily Myers, and she tried to toe drag and it got knocked away by the Blues. Centering pass for Schneider in front of the blue paint by Myers. Back over to the far side. Here comes the Blues. Morgan Link comes in, knocks it free in front of the penalty boxes. Morgan runs her off. That's going to be an offside, so we're going to get a whistle with 16 seconds to go here in the period. Shots are still 15-5 in favor of Gang Green, and Mission goes for the line change. It's Myers, Link, and Schneider up front. I'm sorry, Myers, Link, and what's Schneider now? Schwartz going to go all the way for Schneider, missing it there. Picked up by Myers 6 seconds ago. Myers off her stick in the right wing corner it goes. Makes the toe drag move around it. Sorry, pass up for Link, blocked by the goaltender. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one, it's 1-0 here in Glenview Community Ice Center. As we head to the first intermission, there is an ice cut for each period now in the Central District Championships. There's also an ice cut when we get, if they get the Nationals, it'll be the same thing. So you have yourself about 10 minutes here, folks. Go yourself, get yourself a drink, get a sandwich, enjoy the intermission. This first intermission brought to you by D'Amato's Bakery and Subs here in Chicago, Illinois on Grand Avenue in May. D'Amato's Bakery and Subs. Our bread, your butter. Stop in and see Rosanna. Tell her I said hi, folks. Get a loaf of Italian bread, get a sfogliatelle, get some Italian cookies, some Sicilian pizza. It's all fantastic. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for the second frame here at Glenview Community Ice Center. Link at center. Schneider and Myers up front, along with Pazin and G on D. Hurst has the net. 17 minutes around the clock. Missioner working from right to left on your radio. Hey folks, if you like the line of Morgan Link, Lily Myers, and Kyla Schneider, you just wait a couple years, they'll be together in Delaware. And if they've all signed for the same university, nothing like keeping the band together. Back inside the zone, it's going to be picked off by St. Louis. Here they're going the other way in front of G. Looks to fire one to Hurst. Hurst directs it off to the far side. Juicy rebound collected by St. Louis. Back in left wing corner, going to work against Pazin and Link. Link knocks it free. Pazin had her pinned in, left to lose. Here comes G. Fires a shot up over the shoulder of Hurst. And it's 1-1, folks. Let's get the replay. Here it comes. Gianna's got the girl in the slot. Picked up by the forward, number 24, who went top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. In the second period, it's 16:37. Number 24 buries one in over Carroll's shoulder, and it's 1-1. Out there now is going to be Sophia Monaco, Helen Lane, and Mia Sullivan. Blue liners are going to be Schwartz and Bessie. Face off one by Helen over to Schwartz on the far side. Schwartz pulls it back. Up here across the blue line, hangs onto it, shoves one forward right into the hands of the Blues defender. That back towards the Mission benches. Sullivan picked up, knocked past Helen Lane, cut off by Schwartz, kicked inside the zone by St. Louis. Helen Lane harassed by one. Down low they go, looking for the slot peg, tied up, blocked by Lyric Bessie. Coming into the right left front corner, knocked up the puck is Helen Lane. Sullivan picks it up, sends it over to Bessie, intercepted by St. Louis, muscled out of zone by Lyric. Pushed across by St. Louis, fired into the right wing corner by the Blues. All the way down behind the goal line. Beat to it is Helen Lane and Schwartz. Over here to the near side, Schwartz looks like she's in some pain, folks, as she trickles back out in front of the slot. Monaco coming in down low. Push past Bessie and Lane. Into the left wing corner it goes. Here comes Quinn with one hand on it. Try to send one to Sullivan. Sullivan pinned in. Try to get over to Monaco. She couldn't get it out of zone. Cut off by Sullivan. Sullivan to Monaco, or Schwartz to Monaco. Off her stick it goes. Picked up by the Blues. Going right back the other way in front of Bessie. Looks to fire one in. Helen Lane covering D. Down behind the goal line. Picked up by the Blues. Centering pass. Monaco cuts her off. It's Adelino out there now along with Monaco up front. Bessie in the corner of Roth. Roth down low behind the net of Hurst, creating some space. Roth going to send it up out of the zone. It's going to be an icing. Adelino going to give chase, but that's going to go all the way down for an icing at 15-19 here in the second. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. St. Louis having their way right now at the beginning of this second period. Out there now for the Green Machine is going to be Otto, Mac Regan, and Eliscani. Blue liners are going to be a little appetite for destruction. G down in the corner behind Mac. Roth in the slot with Eliscani. Face off to the left of Hurst in the right wing circle. Coming in is Roth. Puck is loose for Scotty. Scotty back to G. G going to send it up off. No, hangs onto it. Off the ice he goes, trying to hit Scotty. Intercepted by the Blues. They did nice coverage in neutral. Thrown past Mac in the left wing corner, picked up by Roth. Roth behind the net, little D-to-D pass to G. G goes right back the other way and left it wide open for Mac Regan. Mac pulling it forward over to Scotty. Scotty to Mac. Mac sends one forward. Inside the zone it goes into the right wing corner. Ellis Scotty, Adelino trapping left and right and left. Otto looking to get it to Mac in front of the blue paint. No go as she was pinned in. Over here to the near side, out to the left point for G. G, top left circle curl, sends one back into the corner for Scotty. Otto in front of the net. Ella, high slot, right hash, fires a shot off the crossbar. It rebounds out in the right corner for Ella. Back over to Roth. Roth, right point front of the Mission benches. Sends one to Scotty, right hash marks. Scotty's got Mac in the right in front of the slot. Back over to Scotty. Scotty to G, walking in. G fires one low. Looking for Otto, who tips it, and directed by Otto behind that for Scotty. Scotty picking it up in the right wing corner now. Over the top of the right circle, comes across, cycles it for Roth. Roth met by the Blues defender, knocks her down. She gets taken down. Coming in is going to be Otto. Otto's got Mac. Off of Mac, skates in front of the net. Over here to the near side. Mac Regan pinning in now. St. Louis needs a line change. G fires one. Tipped by Roth, or Chuck. On the far side it goes. Roth pitching in hard. Roth one hands up, but it's picked up by Otto. Otto sends one to the net in the right wing corner for Chuck. Chuck coming down low, waiting for support. Here comes Bornhoff in the slot. Chuck hangs onto it. Left face off dot. Coming across, she had Reeder on the far side in front of the back door. Picked up by the Blues, finally sent out of the zone, but the Blues are pinned in. Roth over to G. Going for the line change. Here comes Bornhoff, Chuck and Reeder. Chuck goes to the slot. Bornhoff, left hash marks, over to Reeder. Behind her, looking for the one-timer. Reeder picks it up. The defensemen from the Blues are pinned in. They need a line change. Back in the hands of Reeder. Out to the point for Pazin. Pazin curls and fires low. Stick save direct into the netting by the Blues netminder. And out of play at 13:30 to go here in the period. Shots are 17-7 in favor of the Green Machine as they go complete the line change. It's going to be Bornhoff, Reeder, and Chuck up front from left to right. Pazin and Lyric on D from right to left. Chuck, top of the right circle, curling back around. Goes down in the right wing corner, sends it down low for Bornhoff. Bornhoff traveling up here to the near side, gets slammed into the wall. Bornhoff goes down, looking for the penalty, no call. And it's Chuck on the left wing corner. Bornhoff gets back to her feet now. She's battling it out. Charlie along, it's a 2-on-2, 50-50 battle. St. Louis going to win that one, but it's over to Bessie, left point. Bessie fires with shin guard blocked by St. Louis. Poke checked in the hands of Pazin. Out of the zone it goes. Evie loses the puck. She's going to have to regroup in front of her own blue line. Pazin cuts back, makes a move around the Blues defender. Carrying it up the ice. Here she goes. Sends one into the corner. Down behind the goal line it goes. Picked up by St. Louis. Right to left here on the near side. Adelino comes in and cuts it off. Ella Scotty making her way out there. Kept in by Bessie. Ella Scotty, one of the Blues girls, collided at center ice. I didn't see the full front of it, but you guys could have caught it in the lower right-hand portion of your screen. Pazin coming in now, pinching on the half wall. Ella Scotty covering D. Here comes Adelino. She gets shoved off it. Otto's going to pin the girl in now. Referee yelling at him to move the puck like they're not trying. I always love that when the referees are like, move the puck, move the puck. What do you think they're trying to do, guys? Do you think they're just going to sit there and hold on to it forever? Mac Regan comes in and knocks it out of the zone into the hands of Lyric Bessie. Bessie goes cross ice for Otto. Otto in front of the penalty boxes, gives it to Scotty. Scotty going in, right dot, comes in, fires a shot. Blocked by the defender. Coming in Mac Regan. Mac knocks it free. Back in the hands of Ella Scotty. Scotty tipping up off the boards behind the net. St. Louis Blues picking up Blues change here in the left corner. Out to the blue line. Kept in by Bessie. Sent back forward to Mac Regan. Mac in the left wing corner. Down low for Ella Scotty. That's not Lyric anymore. It's G. It's a little G and R on D right now. Ella Scotty makes the move around the defender. Right faceoff that comes in by the goaltender at 11:47 to go here in the second period. Your lineup out there now is Schneider, Link, and Myers. Blue liners are going to be a little GNR. Myers, top of that right circle, looking for the shot off the draw. Morgan did not win that face-off. It's Schneider now. Over to G. G fires one. Tipped by Morgan off the left post in the left wing corner. It goes for Schneider. Gianna pinching in hard. Gianna left wing half wall now. Muscle forward by Schneider. Down in the left wing corner. Schneider going to work. She's cut off. Here comes Myers. Back behind the net. Myers picks it up. Center pass for Link. Link fires the one-timer off the defender's stick over the crossbar, and it's collected by the Blues here in the left wing corner. Trying to push it forward out towards Gianna. Gianna pinched in and gives it over here to Morgan Link to Schneider. Schneider to Roth. Roth far side. Drags it into the corner for Myers. Myers cut off by the Blues. She sends over to Morgan Link, and the Blues intercepting. Over to the far side. Roth, right wing half wall, trying to send it down low. Kicked out of the zone by the Blues. That's going to go down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 11:02 to go here in the period. And Mission completes the line change. Out there now is going to be Sophia Monaco, Helen Lane, and Mia Sullivan. Blue liners are going to be Bessie and Pazin. Little British Petroleum out there, BP. Monaco, top of the right circle along the half wall. Face off one to Sophia. Sophia drops it for Pazin. Pazin walking it in. Fires a shot low. Rebound off here to the near side. Picked up by Sophia Monaco. Monaco curling around in the left wing corner now. Going to work. Sends it up here to the near side. Picked off by St. Louis before it gets to Pazin. Cut off by Helen in the hands of Sullivan. Sullivan, left hash, fires a shot, blocked by the Blues. On the far side, here comes Sophia, knocked it free. Out to the point, kept in by the Blues. Pushed forward by Monaco, picked up by Helen Lane on the right wing corner. Sent towards the back of the net. Here comes Monaco. Helen Lane kicks it front for Sullivan. Blocked by the Blues in the left wing corner for Sullivan. Monaco F3 now. Out to the left wing hash ball, top of the left circle. Monaco creeping down towards the faceoff dot. Looking to drag it out behind the goal line. She does. It's going to be Sophia Monaco, right wing circle. Hangs onto it. Trying to shove it over to she does. Mia Sullivan. Sullivan gets pinned in. Back in the hands of Monaco. Monaco digging it out. Puck squirts over here to the near side. Here comes Bessie pinching in hard. Helen Lane back up, picked up by Monaco. Monaco to Sullivan. Sullivan for a blue paint. That's a Mia Sullivan. Chicago Mission goal! Let's get the replay, folks. That's the goal they should have had in the beginning of the first period. It goes from Monaco to Sullivan. Sullivan puts one in at 10:07 to go here in the period. So 10 from 81 here in the second, and it gives Mission the 2-1 lead. Your lineup out there now is going to be Schneider, Lincoln, Myers. We'll just call them Delaware University from now on. Up there is going to be Roth and G on D. Little Guns N' Roses. Battling it on the half wall. Puck squirts out in favor of the Blues here to the near side. Schneider giving chase, popped it free. At the blue line, coming across, picked up by Morgan Link. Morgan sends it down behind the goal line. Blues beat her to it. Morgan's going to put her in the wall. Here comes Willie Myers dragging forward. Myers to Schneider. Swatted away by the Blues defender. That was dangerous. Out to G. G to Myers. Back to G. G left point. Walks in. Fires one across to Schneider. Off of Schneider's stick. It goes in the right wing corner. Schneider chips it back to Myers. Lilly going to work in the right wing corner. Myers powers through it. Right wing half wall. Comes in the right dot. Backhand over to Morgan Link. Morgan out to the point for G. G going to walk it in. Comes in, waits, pulls and fires. Tipped by Schneider. Pad saved by the goaltender. Myers is going to go to the box for body checking. Yep, Lilly gave the shoulder to the girl there. 9:16 to go. That's the third penalty on Mission in this contest. Body checking on Lilly at 9:16. Mission are going to be shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Mission Parents. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Mac Regan and Ella Scotty up front. Bessie and Paz on a limb. Bessie slams it off the stick of the forward. Out of the defender on his own speed. Mac Regan and Ella Scotty. Mac picks it up. Left, right, that face out. Fires a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Mac gets put on the wall. Dragged out by Scotty in the right wing corner. Ella hangs on to it. Gets her pocket pick, but she hangs on to the back check. Mac blows the girl up. Mac's going to the box for body checking. And it's going to be a 5-on-3. Coming across is Ella Scotty. Sent into the right wing corner. And finally touched by Lyric Bessie at 8:50 to go here in the period. And Mac Regan headed to the sin bin for body checking here in the second. It's going to be 5-on-3 for $1.35. Yep, body check, and it's going to be 8:50. So the referee calling body checking. That is the fourth penalty on Mission here this afternoon. One more penalty by Gang Green, and you will get a free crumble cookie if you are in attendance to today's game. That coupon only good on Sundays. Your 5-on-3 killers out there now are going to be Schneider, Chuck, and Roth. $1.35 on that 5-on-3, and then it'll be another 25-second power play still. Schneider at the top of the triangle, Roth in front of the net, Chuck on the left side of it, firing a shot from the point. Saved by Hurst, blocked out front, another save by Hurst, and a tap-in goal on the back door for St. Louis, and it's 2-2. Number 25 with the easy tap-in goal at 8:36 here in the second period. And it's 2-2, folks. We're still shorthanded for another minute 47. As we head back out to center ice, it's the Sophias up front, along with Pazin and G on D. The Monaco girls making up 50% of the lineup. And I'm not sure what's going on here. It doesn't really matter. Just play the game. It's a minute 47 on the power play. The first one comes off is the $1.21. So, you don't really need to. Just let them roll off the clock, unless, of course, you get another penalty in that time frame. But Mac's still in the sin bin. Lily Myers had made her way out after that goal was scored. Face-off won by St. Louis. Giving chase is going to be Adelino. On the far side, backing up Monaco. Try to get a stick on it in front of G. Now puck is loose in front of the slot. Poke checked away by Pazin. Down in the right corner, knocked away by Monaco. Down behind the net, center pass blocked by Hurst. Down behind the net, Pazin giving chase. On the far side it goes. And the Mission creates the box now. Left wing corner, giving chase is Pazin. Pazin knocks it free. One hands it to Otto. Otto sends it forward for Monaco. Monaco with speed. Here comes Monaco. Gives it over to Otto. Otto, top of the circle. Fires one in the left wing corner. 1:16 to go on that Timmy Hortons PK. Into the right corner is going to be Sophia Monaco. Monaco hanging on to it now. Pinned into the corner. It's going to be Sophia, knocked loose by St. Louis. Here comes Adelino now. Otto giving chase. Backing up is going to be Otto. She goes down. Onto the far side. Monaco going to force her to throw it up the ice. Otto back in play in front of Bessie. One-on-one. Top of the circle. Out to Morgan Link now. Over in the hands of Gianna. Gianna, right wing corner, going to hang on to it. Chips it down low for Bessie. Putting a little time and space. Bessie had Monaco. Could have gone right back, but she throws out of zone. Knocked off the Blues stick. It goes, and the goaltender's going to have to play it. Here comes Morgan Link. Morgan just misses on blocking that pass out of the zone by the goaltender. At 38 seconds to go on that Timmy Hortons PK. Top of the right circle. Offsides is going to be the call at 7:24 to go here in the second. 34 seconds remaining on that Timmy Hortons PK. Shots are 22-9 in favor of the Green Machine. Mission completes the line change. It's the Delaware line out there now, along with Bessie. No, I'm sorry, it's not. I thought it was. It's going to be Roth along with Bessie behind the blue line. Schneider and Myers, or Schneider and Link up front. Schneider pushes it on his own, picked off by St. Louis. Morgan couldn't get a piece of it. Swung off to the far side. Kick past Roth. Pass the Link, picked up by the Blues. They go right back the other way. Coming in is Schneider. Chip past Schneider inside the zone. Top of the right circle in front of Bessie. Pop tip by Bessie. Fired a shot blocked by Roth. Picked up by Schneider. Schneider sends it over to Link. Kept in by the Blues. Off a Roth stick. Bouncing puck in the slot. Tied up. Tied in front of net. Makes a move around. Carroll fires it in. And the Blues have got their second goal of the time by number 24. And it's 3-2, folks. Another power play goal at 6:50 to go here in the second period. Both penalties on Mission are converted on by St. Louis. And it's 3-2, folks. Your lineup out there now is going to be Chuck, Reeder, and Bornhoff. Blue liners are going to be G and Pazin. It's going to be Bornhoff at face-off, going to pull it across, picked up by Pazin, is going to send one in deep. Right to left. Here comes Charlie on the forecheck now. Chuck trying to knock it free. She does. Here comes Bornhoff. Bornhoff going to dig it out of the wall. Bornhoff carrying it up left wing half wall to the point for G. G back over to Chuck. Blocked by the Blues. Coming across, Monaco going to force it to go to the far side. Hacking and whacking. Thrown away by the Blues. Pass Pazin all the way in the left wing corner. And it's going to be Evie going to work down low. Evie sends it over here to the near side. Chuck going to dig it out of the half wall. Knocked free by G. Back in the right corner. Gianna just gets hammered into the wall by number 97. And we're going to get a penalty on the Blues as she put one in got Gianna into the numbers. And Gianna gets up. So it's 6:13. Mission are going to head to the power play. Headed to the sin bin is going to be number 93. Let's see the call. 2 minutes for cross-checking. And the Mission are headed to the one-man advantage. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef. You've tried the rest. Now try the best. Stop in to see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Chuck, Lincoln, Myers up front. Pazin and Schneider are your blue liners. Chuck in the slot. Myers on a half wall. Morgan going to take your draw. Morgan wins it to Myers. Myers across the slot. Drops it for Pazin. Pazin curls and fires. Shin guard block. Picked up by Myers. Myers fires one. Tipped off. Just missing by Chuck. Picked up by Morgan Lincoln in the right corner. Morgan curling back around now. Down low. Sends it back to Chuck. Chuck up front trying to get it to Morgan. Puck in front of the blue paint. Knocked away by the goaltender. Charlie sends over to Schneider. Schneider right dot. Cross ice for Myers. Myers tipped it forward. Pitching in is Pazin. Knocked free by the Blues. Kicked out of the zone. The Blues are going to send it over here to the near side. Lily Myers in a foot race going to pick it up and calling behind the net. Myers holds on to it on the far side now. Got him out of position. It's 3-on-2 or 3-on-3. Here comes Myers. Myers across the blue line, wide left, comes down left faceoff dot, holds on to it into the right wing corner, left to right now, sends a little bouncing pass to Schneider. 1:15 to go on that Jays Beef power play. Schneider at the right point now, walking it in, sends it over to Pazin left side. Over to Myers. Myers fires a one-timer, pad save up front, looking for Charlie on the rebound, into the hands of Link. Link to Schneider. Schneider fires one in, and that's a Chicago Mission power play goal! Let's check the replay, folks. It went from Myers to Chuck, to Morgan, to Schneider. So that goes Schneider on the goal at 5:14, assisted by Link and Chuck on the power play here in the second period. And we've got ourselves a tie game. High scoring affair. to say it 3-3 already, folks, with 5:14 to go here in the second. Out there now for the green machine is going to be Monaco, Helen Lane, and Mia Sullivan. Blue liners are going to be Roth and Bessie. Face-off won cleanly by Helen to Lyric. Lyric over to Tate. Roth up to Sophia. Sophia going to send one in deep. All the way down behind the goal line. Sullivan coming in. Sullivan ties her up, pins her into the wall. Knocked loose for Helen Lane. Helen's got Monaco on her front. Monaco gets drilled in front of the net. No call. Picked up by Bessie. Bessie back down behind the goal line for Sophia. Sophia curling around in the corner. Hangs onto it. Monaco going to work. Over to Sullivan. Sullivan right side. Pushes to the point for Bessie. Bessie over to Roth. Roth off her stick. Picked back up in the left point. Roth going to send it over to Helen Lane. Helen comes across, sends one in front of Sullivan. Sullivan knocked through. Monaco trying to muscle it forward. She fires it, saved by the goaltender. Puck is still loose behind the net. Here comes Sullivan and Helen Lane. Helen behind the net. Hits over to Sullivan. Centering pass to Sophia Monaco. Out of the loop, hands of the goaltender. Picked up by Monaco. Monaco hangs onto it. Goes in front. Up to the net for Sullivan. Picked off by the Blues. They're going to throw it away out of the zone. That puck's going to go all the way down. If it gets there, it'll be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. That was a great shift by Sullivan, Helen Lane, and Sophia Monaco. They had 2 or 3 shots on that one. Lots of pressure causing chaos in the offensive zone. Coming out now is the University of Delaware along with G and Pazin on D. Schneider in the slot. Myers on the half wall. Morgan and Link going to take your draw. Morgan to Myers. Poke checked away in the hands of G. G to Pazin. Pazin, high point. Fires a shot blocked by Morgan Link. She's looking for the tip in. Link sends it down low. Cut off by the Blues. Picked up by Schneider. Schneider's got Link in a double door. Morgan Link fires one in. And that's a Chicago Mission goal. Let's check the replay, folks. It's going to be Morgan Link. Sends it down low for Schneider. Schneider back to Link, who buries one in. Play and catch is number 88 and number 20 at 4:09 here in the second period. And Mission are now leading 4-3. So been back and forth so far, folks. Been a good game. Both teams fighting hard here right now. It's going to be Scotty, Mack, and Otto up front. Roth and a little R&B on D. Roth and Bessie. Fired one in by the falling down number 25 of the Blues. Behind the net of Hurst here to the near side for Roth. Roth off her stick. 2 on her right now. Here comes Mac Regan. Mac's got her pinned in. Roth sends it over to the far side. Bessie comes trucking along with Adelino. St. Louis chips it past Bessie. Knocked free by Lyric. Picked up by Mac Regan. Here comes Mac. Little head man over to Scotty. Scotty touches it back over to Mac. Cut off by the Blues and kept inside the zone. Back over to Roth. Roth chipping it back on the right point. Kicked away by the Blues. Poke check by Mac Regan. Loose change collected by Bessie. Bessie up off the boards trying to hit Otto using Bob. Knocked away by the Blues. Chip past Bessie. Up in the air. It's a 2-on-1 in front of Roth. Sends one in front of the net of Hurst here to the near side. It's going to be St. Louis controlling in the right wing corner. Up towards the blue line. Knocked loose by Mac. Picked off by Roth. Roth, right wing half wall into the hands of Ellis Scotty. Knocked loose by St. Louis. Out of the zone for Adelino. Otto at center. Going to move it across the blue line. High right circle. Scotty goes to the net. Fires a shot. Juicy rebound, but Ellis Scotty was tied up. Picked up by Gianna. Gianna, left wing hash marks now, battling it out with 2 girls from the Blues. Otto gets on the defensive side of it. Kept in by Scotty. Knocked loose by the Blues. Cross in front of Morgan and Link. Morgan going to force her to curl back around. Sauced across. Ellis Scotty trapping here to the near side. Knocked down by Ellis Scotty. She got a piece of it. Kept in by Morgan and Scotty. Lily Myers at the blue line. Scotty's got to pull it back in the hands of Pazin. 2 on Evie. Kick free for Morgan and Link. Morgan over to Myers. Myers walking in front of the Michigan benches. Top of the right circle. Toe drag. Trying to pull it across. She gets tied up into the left wing corner. Blues coming out of it. Going to throw it out towards G. Over her stick it goes. Pazin in a foot race. All in on the right wing corner. Evie going to battle it out. Picks up the loose change. Morgan coming in for support. Link picks it up. 2:28 to go here in the period. Link over to Myers. Myers over to Schneider. Here comes Morgan Link with Schneider and Myers. Schneider comes across, makes a move in the left hash marks. Back hit first shot. Gets the Taylor Schneider goal. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. Let's see the replay, folks. That went from, I believe, Myers over to Schneider. Schneider makes a move to the slot, goes to the backhand, and roofs one over the goaltender's glove. So that would be 46-20 at 2:17 here in the second period. 4 goals scored by Gang Green here in the second. 3 goals scored by the Blues. We've got 7 goals scored in this period alone, folks. High scoring second period. It's Chuck Reeder and Bornhoft. A little Pazin in Bessie on the blue line. A little BP. Bornhoft fires a shot wide left in front of the goaltender. Picked up by Chuck. Chuck back in the corner for Alexis. Bornhoff going to work. Gets knocked off the puck, but she picks the Coos change up here to the left wing half wall. Coming in is Reeder. Reeder, left wing dot to Chuck. Chuck down low. Come off to the right post now on the far side. Circling right face off dot. Backing up is Bornhoff. Drops it for Pazin. Pazin right coming in right circle. Gives it to Reeder. Reeder walking it in. She's got Bessie open left point. Reeder coming across. Over to Lyric now. Lyric pushing it in. Sends it down behind the net for Bornhoff. 1:45 to go in the period. Bornhoff reverses the ice. Up to Reeder for the one-timer. And she was semi-tied up there. Didn't get all of it on it. But made a good opportunity there for Reeder. Knocked away by the Blues. Kept in for Bornhoff. Bornhoff, right face off that, pulls, fires a shot. Just missing high left. Into the left wing half wall for Bessie. Bessie down low for Chuck. Pinching in is going to be Gianna on the high point right side. Bornhoff, F3, top of the left circle. Reeder battling it out with the Blues along with Chuck down low. Coming in is Charlie. Charlie tried to get it to Bornhoff. Blocked by the Blues. Reeder comes in now. Backing up is Bessie. The Blues are pushing it up the ice. Cut off by Bornhoff. Blues coming out of the zone. Bornhoff going to make a run at her again. Fires one in towards Hurst. Hurst going to make the save. We're going to get a whistle. Not sure why they blew the whistle. 1:02 to go here in the period. Referee biffed that one. Carroll had to play it, so it wasn't an icing. Mission completes the line change. So next year, that rule changes. So for you folks back home, USA Hockey has a rules change coming next year. And one of the rules that changes is that an inadvertent whistle on an icing, the faceoff goes out to center ice. Coach Courtney having a conversation with the referee and the linesman. That might be what she's discussing, but currently the rule is that if you have a whistle, inadvertent whistle, the puck goes to the nearest faceoff dot when the whistle was blown, wherever the puck was. Next year that changes, and it'll be more like an NHL rule, and it will go back to center ice. So nobody gets an advantage on the inadvertent whistle. So out there now for the green machine is going to be Schneider, Lincoln, Myers up front. G in the slot with Schneider. Roth down in the left wing corner. Face-off one cleanly for Roth. Roth going to send it up off the glass. Trying to get it out to Schneider. Kept in by the Blues. Blocked by Lily Myers. She doesn't see it. Poke check towards Morgan Link. In front of Roth. Coming in the left wing corner. 53 seconds to go here in the period. Morgan coming in. Centering pass. Blocked by Caroline Hurst into the slot for Schneider. Schneider chips it over to Myers. Myers in front of the Blues bench now. Coming up across center. Trying to send one in deep. Down on the right wing corner. Myers coming in. Over the glove of the forward. Picked up by Roth. Roth into the jersey of Link. Link carrying it in. Drops it for G. G, left point. Fires a shot. Tipped by Morgan Link over the crossbar in the right corner. Coming in hard is Roth. Picked up by Morgan. Morgan fires one in. Blocked by the Blues defender. Picked up by Schneider. Schneider chips it back to herself in the right corner. Little saucer pass to Roth. Right point. Roth over to G. G's got Schneider on the near side, or far side. Fired a shot. Tipped by Morgan and Myers. And then the goaltender makes the save. Trying to send it out of the zone is going to be the Blues. Kept in by Roth. Roth back to Schneider. Tipped down low. And picked up by the Blues coming in as Lily Myers. Down behind the net. Blues coming in with 3 seconds to go. Out towards Gianna, cut off by Morgan Link, and that sound is the end of the second period. So at the end of 2, it's the Chicago Mission 5 and the St. Louis Blues as we head to the next second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensonville, Illinois. Mama Maria's voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensonville by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks. It is another ice cut. So you get yourself a chance to go to the bathroom and get a beer. Enjoy the rest of this contest in about 12 minutes. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at Glenview Community Ice Center. Your starting lineup for the third period. Sophia Monaco, Helen Lane, and Mia Sullivan up front. A little GNR on D. Hurst has the net, 17 minutes on the clock. Monaco in the left wing corner. Spun off the puck for Helen Lane. Helen tied up to Monaco. Monaco back to Helen. Helen going to walk over to the point for G. G over to Roth. Roth fires one low. Tipped by Monaco in the right wing corner. It was saved by the goaltender. Monaco knocked it loose. Monaco and Sullivan going to work on a half wall. St. Louis chips it out of the zone. Puck's going to go all the way down for an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 16:32 to go here in the period. And an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Out there now is going to be Myers, Lincoln, Schneider. Pazin and Bessie on the blue line. From right to left, Schneider on a half wall. Myers goes to the slot. Morgan wins the draw back cleanly to Pazin. Pazin, right side, over to Schneider. Schneider tries to give and go. Snuffed out by the Blues. Chip past Schneider. Picked up by Bessie at center ice. Lyric pulling it back. Sends it right up the boards to Schneider. Schneider picks it, drops it for Meyer. Link walking it in, right side. Schneider goes to the slot. Rebound out front. Covered, but puck is loose in front of the blue paint. Off of Myers' skates. Picked up by the Blues. That puck was juicy. Looking to be slammed in. Mission couldn't get a piece of it. Down behind the net. It's going to be Bessie going to work here behind the net of Hurst. She's run off the puck, picked up by Link. Link slamming it out to Myers here in the half wall. Myers trying to get it to Schneider. Cut off by St. Louis at neutral ice. Morgan coming in. Blues throw it right past or inside the zone. Knocked down by Bessie. Bessie drops it for Pazin. Pazin over to Schneider. Schneider across the Mission line. Looks to go cross ice for Ottolino. Inside the zone it goes. Picked up by the Blues defender. Otto giving chase and sent over here to the near side for the Blues. Right wing corner. Coming in is Mac Regan. Mac ties it up, knocks it down. Mac in the right corner. Ellis Scotty coming in as Mac goes down. We're going to get a penalty. And Blues are going to the sin bin for a high stick here at 15:33 to go in the third period. Mission are headed to the one-man advantage. Number 9 headed to the sin bin with St. Louis's third penalty of the affair. And it'll be the Mission's power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef, you've tried the rest, now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Hell am I said hi, folks. Although I don't know if I would do that. Last time somebody did that, the Kelly family, they got charged double. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Reeder, Roth, and Bornhoff running the top of that umbrella. Mac Regan and Ellis Scotty in front of the net. Out of the zone it goes into the hands of Roth as the Blues clear, dropping it for Bornhoff. Bornhoff pulls it across, going to make a move at the blue line. Now comes in, top left circle. Mac going to the net, along with Ellis Scotty. Bornhoff looking to set things up. She curls around in front of the Blues benches. Muscled through it, picked up by the Blues. Poke check by Ellis Scotty. And the Mission are going to have to regroup. Ellis fans on the pass, but the Blues change is collected by Bornhoff. Here they go in a 3-on-2. Caught the Blues in a line change. Bornhoff blows a tire, and the Mission are offsides at 14:52 here in the period. Number 9 in the penalty box. I was going to say 9 something, but it's 1:20 to go on that Jay's Beef power play. Mission completes the line change. It's Myers, Lincoln, Chuck up front. Pazin and Schneider are your blue liners. Face off just outside the zone in front of the Blues bench. Referee telling Chuck and her counterpart to back up, number 24. Face off won by the Blues, dropping it back top of the left circle. Backhanded intercepted by Morgan Link. Morgan tries a toe drag, blocked by the Blues. Cut up by Schneider. Schneider going to little chip it over to stick into the corner for Chuck. Pro will go and work on the half wall. Send out to the point for Schneider. Schneider spins back, passes over to Pazin. Pazin to Myers, left side. Myers working it. Sends one to that. Tip by Morgan Link and Chuck. Here to the near side. Chuck going to grab the rebound. 58 seconds to go on that Jay's Beef power play. Morgan circling around in front of the Zam doors now. Right wing half wall. And we're going to get a penalty. Interference is going to be the call. I didn't see it, but it looks like Charlie Prodell is going to be headed to the sin bin, and that'll be the end of that Jay's Beef power play. So that is the 5th penalty of today's game for the Chicago Mission. So for those of you in attendance to today's game and you have your ticket, you get yourself a free Crumble cookie. That coupon only good on Sundays. You're 4-on-4. I know I said that already, but you didn't have 5 penalties yet, so now that you do, it's official. In the left wing corner, your 4-on-4 unit out there for Gangrene. is going to be Myers and Schneider, along with Pazin and G. In the right wing corner now, backing it out of the zone. We picked up by Pazin. Pazin trying to go cross ice off the shin guards of Schneider. She's going to pick up the loose change. Schneider in front of her own blue line, heads towards the net. Gianna the outlet pass on the outside. Gianna a little bit of time and space now. Hits Schneider here on the near side. Schneider breaking in. Top of the right circle, down the right face-off dot. Coming down low, 13 seconds to go on that 4-on-4, and then we'll be headed to the PK. Myers popped it loose, and it's going to be pinching in is going to be Bessie. Bessie here on the near side, dropping it for Myers, and we are now on a classic packaging PK. Classic packaging of Northbrook, Illinois. Classic packaging. You can't have a penalty without a box. Schneider going in. Roth blows the tire. 2-on-1 in front of Bessie. Fires a shot. Saved by Hurst. Down behind the net. 56 seconds to go on that classic packaging PK. It's an untimely falling down here today, folks. The ice must be slippery. On the far side, Roth coming out. Picks up the loose change. Curls behind the net of Hurst. Chips it up off the boards. Down low for Bessie. Bessie with some time and space. She's got Mac Regan. Hits her up time stride. Across the blue line into the right corner. Mac lost off her stick. Blues going to work. Pulling it off right to left on the far side. Out towards Ella Scotty giving chase. Now off of Scotty's skates here to the near side. Picked up by Mac Regan. Mac coming in. 28 seconds to go. Mac kicks it forward in the bottom right circle. Harassed by Ella Scotty's. The Blues going to work. Trying to push it forward out of zone. Mac coming in on a forecheck now. Thrown away by the Blues on the far side. And it's picked up by Tate Roth. Roth to Bessie. Bessie here to the near side. Hits Ella Scotty in the skates. Up inside the zone. Scotty trying to pick her pocket. She does. Scotty makes the move forehand. Backhand forehand. Shoves one in. The goaltender makes the save. No goal as Scotty goes down with 6 seconds to go on this classic packaging PK. She had the goalie beat, but the goalie with an acrobatic diving save and made it. Unfortunately for the Mission, it did not cross the goal line. You know how we know it wasn't a goal, sports fans? Because the referee didn't call it. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Helen Lane and Sophia Monaco up front. Going to be Pazin and Bessie on the blue line. Sophia Monaco down low, knocked it free behind the goal line. Helen Lane collapsing on it, and we are even strength. Monaco popped it free and sent it towards the net. At 12:16 to go, the netminder of the Blues makes the save. Shots are 33-11 in favor of Gang Green. And we're going to get an offensive zone face-off for the Green Machine. Monaco and Sullivan in the slot. Bessie and Pazin were the blue liners. Down low for Sophia. Sophia, centered pass for Mia Sullivan. She was tied up. Out of the zone it goes into the hands of Evie Pazin. Pazin going to make a move across the blue line now. High slot coming into the hash marks right side. Drops it for Sullivan. Sullivan fires a shot off the stick of the goaltender. Monaco sends one back behind the net. Coming into Sullivan now. Sullivan gets slammed into the wall. Sullivan trying to tip it over to Monaco. Swatted away by the Blues here to the near side. Monaco on the defensive side of it now. Puts a stick on it. Knocked it free. Kept it inside the zone. Monaco, Sullivan, and Helen Lane battling it out. Sullivan down low. Monaco heads the net. Sullivan hits the break. She's got Helen on the right post. Monaco on the back door. Couldn't get it to her. Helen Lane picks it up. Monaco high F3. Helen coming in left wing post. Try to send it over to Bessie. She does. Bessie left side slams it back down low for Helen. Coming in as the Blues. Helen cuts back. Bottom of the left circle, left wing half wall. Messing it out with two. Picking her pocket is going to be the Blues. Here they're coming 2-on-2 the other way. It's going to be picked up by St. Louis. Firing a shot. Blocker saved by Hurst here to the near side. And Pazin going to upend her. Picks up the loose change. She's got Monaco on the far side to Sullivan. Sullivan to Monaco. Monaco in 1-on-3. Monaco fires a shot. Wide left as she goes down. She gets taken out by number 24. And here comes the Blues trying to push it out. Kept in by Bornhoff. Muscled out by the Blues. Reeder picks her pocket. Right back in this she goes. Reeder, right circle, curling around a little escape style. Drops it for Roth. Roth over to G. G, top of the circle, fires a shot. Tipped by Chuck. Saved by the goaltender in the left wing corner. Back in the hands of Charlie. Charlie cycles it down low for Bornhoff. Bornhoff comes in, left face up top, fires a shot. That's an Alexis Bornhoff. Chicago Mission goal. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies. There it is. Goes from Chuck to Alexis. Alexis makes the move, comes in, left face-off dot, and buries it. At 10:43 to go here in the third, it's Bornhoff from Chuck at 10:43. As we head back out to center ice. 6-3 is your score. Out there now is going to be Ella Scotty, Mac Regan, and Sophia Adelino. Blue liners are going to be Bessie and Pazin. Bessie trying to slam one up to Scotty, thrown away by the Blues defender, right back in the hands of Lyric. Those two defenders playing catch. Bessie slams one over here to the near side for Adelino. into the hands of Ella Scotty now as she comes in trying to dig it out of the wall. Otto comes in. It's 2-on-2, 50-50 battle now. See who comes away with the loose change. It's going to be the Blues. Down on the goal line. Mac Regan coming in now. Mac going to force her to go to the outside. Stepping in is Bessie. Bessie to Mac. Mac down behind the goal line. Pinned in by the Blues. Coming away for Ella Scotty. Scotty to Adelino. Blocked by the Blues. Here they're coming out of the zone. St. Louis cut back is Adelino. Picking her pocket. It's going to be Ella Scotty. Blues collecting the loose change in front of Pazin. Sent across the far side. Blues looking to fire a shot. Saved by Hurst. Directed behind the net for Evie Pazin. Pazin sends it over here to the near side for Bessie. 9:55 to go here in the period. Bessie pushing it up the ice. Hits the Blues. Poke check forward by Adelino. Otto in the corner. Looks to Scotty in front of the blue paint. Drops it for Ella. Ella down the right wing corner all by her lonesome. Here comes Adelino for support. Ella makes a move. Toe dragging in a phone booth. Out here to the blue line. Picked up by Sarah Reeder. Firing a shot is Bessie. At 9:33. Chip past Scotty. Cut off by Reeder. Here comes Bornhoff. Out of the zone in front of Roth. Sent one in deep. Down behind the net. It's picked up by Lyric Bessie in the left wing corner. Bessie shoved one forward to Bornhoff. Bornhoff trying to hit Chuck in the hands of Reeder. Reeder makes a move to the outside, left wing side. Over to Chuck. Bouncing puck out of the zone. It went off of Charlie's skates. And Roth carried it in for the offsides, and we're going to get a whistle. And a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of the Blues bench. Mission completes the line change. It's going to be Chuck, Reeder, and Bornhoff. A little G&R on D from left to right. Face-off won by Reeder. Bornhoff got knocked off the puck. Here comes the Blues to try to make a move around Gianna. Gianna tries to slow her up. Look to fire a clapper. Knuckle puck behind the net into the left wing corner. Reeder going to work down to the corner with Roth. Reeder comes with it, loose change into the right wing corner. Reeder hangs onto it, sends it over to Chuck. Chuck coming out of the ice, a little bit of time and space. Chuck in front of the penalty boxes, trying to send one in deep, blocked by the Blues. Once again, blocked by the Blues. 1-on-1 in front of G. G going to take her to the outside. Gianna going to put her off and shove her into the wall. Down in the right wing corner, it's Gianna coming in with speed. Gianna going to push through it into the left wing corner, pushes her into the wall. Out here to the near side. Reeder trying to dig it out along Bornhoff. Back in the hands of G. G behind the net, patiently waiting. Tips a little pass over to Roth as she waited for the Blues to commit, and Roth has got time and space. Here they're going with 4-on-3. Up the other way, Chuck went for the line, changes 3-on-3. Offsides is going to be the call. Let's see the replay, folks. I want to see if Bornhoff was across the blue line before that puck entered the zone. Here comes Roth. Check out Bornhoff on the bottom of your screen. Well, Bornhoff was in the zone. So it is offsides at 8-9 to go here in the period. Your lineup out there now is going to be the Myers, Lincoln, Schneider, Bessie, and Pazin. Myers dragging on forward, right dot off the skates of the Blues into the slide. It goes. Oh, juicy rebound. Blues goaltender had to spin around, and she gets back on her feet. Bessie over to Schneider. Down low, mass past Myers. Coming in is Morgan Lincoln. Myers right and left trapping. Puck is picked up by Schneider on the half wall. Over to Bessie. Top left circle. Bessie fires one low. Blocked by, tipped by Myers into the right wing corner. Collected by Morgan Link. Morgan trying to push it up the wall and cuts back down low. Cut off by the Blues, and they throw it D to D into their left wing corner. Centering pass out of the zone. Breakout pass cut off by Lyric Bessie, who she's pinned in by 2 now. Myers at the blue line along with Link. Sent over to the blue line out of the zone for Pazin. Pazin with one on her. She backhands one right the other way for Morgan Link. Morgan going to collect it at center. Curls back around to her forehand. Drops it. And we were going to have too many there. Mission got lucky. And we didn't touch the puck, but they're going to call Mission for too many anyway. The referee's talking it over. Nope, they're going to call him for too many, and Coach Courtney none too happy. 7:29 to go here in the period. Mission with their 6th penalty of the contest. No attempt was made to play the puck. They let the puck go right on by, and they're getting the too many anyway. Referee having none of it. Coach Courtney, none too happy, giving in the business to the referee, and he's yelling back at her now. He doesn't like the fact that he's getting hollered at because he made the wrong call on that one. Nobody even put their hand up to signal the penalty. He just blew the whistle once Evie touched it.
That shouldn't be a call. If he didn't,
Not even sure what he's doing. Coach Courtney's still bent out of shape about this, folks. She's got her hands on her hips on the bench and everything. I don't blame her. Mission are going to be shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. Sarah Reeder going to have to serve the bench minor at 7:29. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Mission. Parents. Gianna one hands it out of the zone. Your shorthanded goal scorers are going to be Mac Regan and Ella Scotty along with GNR on D. Gianna battling hard inside the zone. Going to work against 3 Blues girls. It's still going to be Gianna versus 3. Here comes the other one now. Make it 4 on G. Finally, muscle is up for Mac Regan. Gianna won that battle. It's Mac over to Roth. Roth to Scotty. Scotty carrying it in. 90 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Down low for Mac Regan. Mac going to hang on to it. Knocked loose by the Blues. Down in the left wing corner. Mac backing up on the back check. Cross ice pass. Here comes Gianna. Gianna going to send it in. Calling it on his zone for Scotty. Out of the zone for Mac Regan. Mac drops it for Roth. Roth over to Ella Scotty. Scotty pulling it back at center. Pulling it back. Nobody home for Gangrene in support. Up Scotty to G. G going to get it forward. Intercepted by the Blues. Here they're coming the other way. Scotty comes over, pokes it away, kicked up by Schneider. 2 Blues girls run into each other. Schneider all by herself. Left wing Hasberg fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. Picked up by Schneider on the right side. 57 seconds to go. Schneider to Bessie. Bessie going to pull it out of the zone. And Mission are going to regroup into the hands of Pazin. Pazin over here to the near side, calling around. Blues going to go to work or get a line change in. Bessie over to Link. Link pulling it back, swinging and missing. This is going to be all Mission on this PK. I don't think the Blues have even touched the puck yet on their own power play. Morgan Link at the slot, over to Bessie. Bessie, top of the right circle, drops it for Schneider. Schneider carries it out to the blue line, into the hands of Pazin. Pazin out of the zone for Schneider. Schneider harassed by 1. Here comes Schneider up the ice. Schneider hits the brakes and pulls it back. 24 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. Pazin over to Bessie. Bessie hits Link. She's going to carry it in front of Blues benches. She's going to backhand one behind the net. Into the right wing corner for the Blues now. Going to try to dig it out in front of the Zamdors. Met by Schneider on the half wall. Backing up is Morgan Link, Bessie, and Pazin at the blue line. Morgan right with them and trying to middle of them, just flanked by Bessie and Pazin. Schneider still battling it out in the right wing corner. And that's the end of that Dunkin' Donuts PK into the hands of Bessie. And we're even strength. Bessie spins and sends it back down behind the goal line. Schneider coming in now. Morgan Link giving chase in the right corner. She stuffs it in the right wing corner by the Zamdors. Sullivan on support. Schneider down behind the goal line. And the Blues are going to break it up towards Pazin. Here they're going in a 2-on-2. Chip past Pazin all the way into the left wing corner for Bessie. Lyric coming in, going to get the better of that one and sends it up here to the boards for Sullivan. Sullivan pulling it back. Going to send it back behind the net for Lyric in the right wing corner. Lyric going to dig it out of the boards. And St. Louis going to try to set up their forecheck. Out of the zone off of Schneider's stick it goes. Morgan Link giving chase. She bodies the girl off the puck. Sullivan comes in and collects it. Sullivan sends it in deep. Here comes Sophia Monaco along with Helen Lane. Sullivan in the corner. Sophia on the right wing half wall. Gets the position on it. Hangs on to the loose change. Over to Helen Lane now. To Roth. Back to Helen. Helen. High slot for G. G fires the shot. Tipped by Sullivan in the right corner for Helen Lane. Helen down low. Looking for Sullivan. Gets it to her. Monaco in front of the blue paint. No go. Sent past Sophia out to G. Big sister G at the left point. Sends it up in the air. Down low for Helen Lane. Over to Sullivan. Sullivan right corner. Cycles it for Helen. She's got Monaco in front of the net. Helen dragging it over to the left post. Backing up is Sophia. Out to the left corner. Helen going to send it out to the point for G. G to Roth. Roth looks to fire. Sends one into the corner for Sophia. Sophia down low. Drags it over in the left wing corner with 4 minutes to go. Sophia hits the brakes. Comes into the bottom of the circle. Sends it for Helen. Helen looking for the give and go. She's tied up by 1, but it's be picked up by Monaco. Sophia right wing half wall. Coming around to the point. Cycles it back down to the corner for Helen for Roth. Roth going down low. Sophia covering the blue line. So Roth gets plunged into the wall. We're going to get a penalty from way out here on the blue line, out in the neutral zone. And the Mission are going to be headed to the power play. Body checking is going to be the call. At 3:45 to go in the third. Mission headed to the one-man advantage. Number 9 set it a sin bin with her second penalty of the period. And the Mission are headed to the power play. This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Chuck, Link, and Myers up front. Schneider and Pazin on the blue line. Myers from the right, left faceoff dot. Just misses wide right on the one-timer into the hands of Kyla Schneider. Schneider working it on the right side. Sends it down low for Chuck. Off her stick. She was looking for the give and go in the left wing corner for Myers. Myers left wing half wall. Here comes Morgan Link. Sent past Pazin. No icing. waved it off. Apparently he thought Pazin could have played it. 90 seconds to go on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hot's power play. Schneider over to Chuck. Chuck across the blue line. Gives it to Link on the far side. Link left wing half wall now. Setting it up. Pazin high point. Pazin fires. Blocked by the goaltender and in the left wing corner it goes for Link. Link to Myers. Myers looking over to Pazin. High slot. Pazin to Myers. Myers fires the one-timer. That's a Lily Myers goal on the one-timer. At 2:54 to go in the period. That went from Morgan Link to Myers to Pazin back to Myers, who rips one from the top of the left circle at 2:54 in the third. Myers on the power. Number 46 from 57 and 88 here in the third period. 7-3 is your score. And the Mission are headed right back to center ice. Your lineup out there now is going to be Chuck along with Reeder and Bornhoft. Little G and R on G. Face off one for Roth. Roth over to G. G curls around, didn't like it. Gianna creating a little space. Trying to sauce it up towards Bornhoft. Blocked by the Blues. Chipped right back out of the zone. Cut off by Reeder. Reeder going to work against the Blues. She's going to pick up the Blues change. Reeder at center now. Comes across the blue line. She's got Chuck top of circle. Reeder going to hang on to it in the left wing corner now. Comes down low. Reeder going to work. Into the right side out to the point for Roth. Roth over to G. G going to send one back in the left wing corner. Mission hanging on to it. 2:26 to go. Chuck cycles it back down low for Reeder. Reeder, centering pass out to Roth. Roth, right face up top. Sends one forward. Saved by the goaltender. Swatted away by Bornhoff into the hands of Chuck. Chuck to Roth. Roth curls, fires. Just wide left underneath the goaltender's blocker for G. G walking it in left hash marks. Drops it for Bornhoff. Bornhoff to Roth. Roth walking it in. Back to Bornhoff. Bornhoff fires a one-timer and didn't get all of it. Knuckling into the right corner for Chuck. Chuck goes towards the net. Cut off by the Blues. Blues going to push it out of the zone. Nope, hanging on to it. On the far side, cut off by Charlie Proto. Picked off by Bornhoff. Bornhoff across the blue line. Blues in the line change. Bornhoff toe drags to the slot. Fires a backhand shot. That's an Alexis Bornhoff Chicago Mission goal. At 1:45 to go here in the period. And it's 8-3, folks. Your lineup out there now is going to be Scotty, Mac, and Otto. Blue liners are going to be Bessie and Pazin from left to right. Bessie slams it up to Ottolino. Otto chips it into the zone. Right wing corner for Mac Regan. Mac right to left. Centering pass for Otto. Nobody home. She was just off the far side of it. Blues coming the other way in a 3-on-2. Cut off by Bessie at the blue line. Bessie in front of the blue line, in front of the Mission benches. Couldn't get a handle on it. Knocked loose by Lyric. Right point. Here comes Ella Scotty. Fired a shot. Wide left in front of Carroll. Here to the near side. Minute 24 to go here in the third. Down the left wing corner. Has into Otto. Otto up off the glass out of the zone. It's Mac Regan in a foot race. Mac coming in. Blues go D to D far side. Cut off by Ella Scotty. Picked up by Roth. Roth trying to push one in towards the Blues benches. She gets in the zone. Thrown past Otto. Blues going to send it all the way down behind the net of Hurst. Into the left wing corner for Roth. Roth, left wing half wall. 1 minute remaining in the period. Out towards Otto. Otto walking across the Blues line. Right wing hash marks. Pulls it back to right face up top. Trying to send it down low for Ella Scotty. Picked up by Ottolino. Helen Lane goes to the slot. Helen fires a shot. That's a Helen Lane goal from Ella Scotty and Ottolino. And we're going to see how that on their replay. It's going to be picked up by Otto. Otto to Helen. And at 46 seconds to go here in the third, Mission are up 9-3 as we head back out to center ice. It's Monaco, Helen Lane, and Mia Sullivan. Whoa, G and R on D. Blues winning the faceoff, pushing forward towards Gianna. Knocked loose by Roth into the hands of Sullivan. Sullivan to Helen Lane, who's going to send one in deep. It's going to be Sophia Monaco and Helen Lane, left and right trapping. Monaco comes in, blocks it on the goal line. Loose change collected back by the Blues. Sent away by the Blues all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 29.2 seconds remaining here in the third. Shots are 41-12 in favor of the green machine. And Mission's line stands pat. Monaco in the slot. Sullivan, nope, Monaco making her way over to the half wall. Sullivan in the slot. Helen Lane at center. Roth and Monaco on your blue liners. Face off for Roth. Roth is Sophia. Sophia, bottom left circle, fires a shot. Off the stick of the defender here to the near side. Pinching in hard is going to be the Blues defender into the hands of G. G fires one. Monaco gets dumped over in front of the net by the Blues defender, slew-footed almost. Still Monaco battling it out in front of that. She gets cross-checked once again. 10 seconds to go. Sullivan down in the left wing corner now. Sullivan over to Roth. Roth over to G. G, right point fans on it, picks it back up. Sophia Monaco just gets blasted again. Helen Lane was in the blue paint. As Sophia Monaco is just getting brutalized in front of the net with 1.3 seconds to go in the period. Face off just outside the zone right in front of us. And that sound is the end of the contest. Your final score here at Glenview Community Ice Center, the Chicago Mission 9 and the St. Louis Blues 3. As we head over to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies recap. For the visiting St. Louis Blues, penalties on number 25, body checking in the first at 8:49. Number 93, cross checking in the second at 6:13. Number 9 had a pair of them in the third, high sticking and body checking. The goals scored by the Blues, number 24, she had a pair, both in the second period, and number 25 had the third one, was sandwiched in between number 24's pair at 8:36 in the second. For the Chicago Mission, 6 penalties. Stella Scotti hooking in the first, Quinn Schwartz hooking in the first, Lily Myers body checking in the second, Mac Regan body checking in the second, Chuck interference in the third, and Sarah Reeder serving the bench minor in the third period at 7:29. Goals scored by Morgan and Lynx, assisted by Chuck and Schneider in the first at 6:23. Sullivan assisted by Monaco at 10:07 in the second. Schneider, Link, and Chuck on the power play in the second. Link and Schneider at 4:09 in the second. Schneider and Myers at 2:17 in the second. Bornhoft and Chuck at 10:43 in the third. Myers, Pazin, and Link. Myers with that goal at 2:54 in the third. Bornhoft at 1:45 in the third. Helen Lane assisted by Sophia Adelino at 46 seconds to go in the third period. 7 unanswered goals scored by Chicago Mission from the second goal on. It was all Mission for Mission's second goal on. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching as we head out for the evening. I know the 19s are on, folks, but I have to get back to work, so I will not be broadcasting that game. But we hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Hopefully you can pick up the 19s somewhere. Once again, your final score here at Glenview Ice Arena, the Chicago Mission 9, the St. Louis Blues 3. And we will see you Sunday at 12:20 as the Chicago Mission 16U takes on the Milwaukee Admirals at 12:20. And once that game is complete, we will head over to the Chicago Mission 14U squad against the Madison Capitals. We will have to catch that game in progress as puck drop on that one is at 1 p.m. And as we sign off for the evening, good night, Minnesota Lakers grandma, wherever you are.